First of all, congratulations to both of you for your projects. The pickup was quite the interesting watch. It's very funny, and the exposure is it was terrifying.
Exposed, yeah.
Yeah, exposed. Yes, it was very terrifying to be frank with you guys. Let's look at the exposed. Exposure. Sorry.
The exposed, you said it right. That was good.
It it builds up very slowly, but by the end of it, everybody should be terrified about this. Where did this idea come from?
So, sorry. So originally we made this for a film contest. It's called it's Jacob Owens. He's a filmmaker. He makes a contest every year. So this year, this past year when we made it, he set certain rules. So the rules were that you can't use any special equipment like, steady cams or anything fancy like that, cranes or whatever. So it could only be a tripod and like your camera, lenses, lights, and whatever. And so, and then it had to be a horror short under 5 minutes, and then it had to incorporate a mask in a creative way. I'm not going to give away the plot of the film, but you know which mask I'm talking about. It could be any mask whatsoever. And then basically you had to incorporate a frame from like a famous horror short. So we did one, oh, sorry, horror film. So we did one from Psycho, which was really fun. So it's the moment with an axe, if you remember. And then what was anything else?
No visual effects.
No visual effects or yeah, CGI or of any kind. So everything was filmed practically. So yeah, so the story was just born out of the idea of what can be done in a short period of time, what can be done, with what we had and not involve anything crazy or expensive, but also, be done practically. So the story I thought of was it involved a nurse. And so the nurse was somebody who is, it's a very demanding profession. So it's somebody who is tired, who could be seeing things or be tired and, be forgetful. So yeah, so that's kind of how the idea was born. And then I'm just trying not to give away any of the details of the short because it's like a surprise ending. So it's not what you would expect.
And for Nicholas, the pickup is kind of the opposite. You have a lot of special effects. You have a lot of
Just
amazing camera movement in this. Preparing for for how this was shot, what kind of discussions did you have with your DP in order to get those smooth transitions with these shots?
the discussion I had with myself as the DP was was basically we'll figure it out. Yeah, this film was basically just it was produced by Xenia as well, and it was during the pandemic. We were
Trying
just
to come up
bored.
with something, yeah.
Bored, the streets were empty, and it was around the time that people were starting to get vaccinated. And we were like, let's just shoot something with some of our friends who we know are vaccinated or who we know are going to help us do this safely and everything. And we just kind of put everything together. And to kind of answer your question about the DP lighting and all that stuff and organizing, what we did was I set up a day where we had my Xenia and our other actor Adam come to
Together,
our
yeah.
apartment. We got in the car, it parked, and we just like filmed it in our driveway with my phone, just like all these different angles. Okay, like you say this line, you say that line, you say this line,
Yeah.
and I cut it together with action scenes from other movies. So Bad Boys 2, Need for Speed, all these big action movies that I intercut with it. And anything I didn't have, I would just like either use storyboards or
The phone
or like texts like on the screen, just saying, close up of, window or something like that. And I basically did a pre-cut of the film, which helped me figure out every shot that I needed.
visual
that
storyboard.
yeah, that when a visual storyboard, that when we ended up shooting on the day, I just had my AD work with me to basically say, okay, what shot? Okay, we got shot 447, A47, B47, say like all these shots. And what we did was we basically just kind of like the film was already edited in a sense. We just kind of puzzle pieced it together with the new shots that we needed to grab, and that saved us time. So we weren't just driving down the
Yeah,
street
shooting
grabbing things.
everything, just shooting exactly the shot.
Yeah, we would just like, okay, we need a close up of her saying this line, say the line, and oh, we need a shot of the car zooming by. And but also by doing that, we were able to put it together over time and then realize like, oh, we're missing something here. You know, we need, this shot needs something, or you know, this shot doesn't work. Let's go back and reshoot it differently. Or even on the day, we realized this shot doesn't work better based off what we've shot before. So it was just basically a puzzle piece of just building it as as it was coming together, and just like really planning, a lot of planning, very, very much a lot of
Yes.
planning.
And it sounds like you guys work together a lot. Is the fact that both of you are passionate about filmmaking something that keeps you guys working together and producing amazing shorts like these two.
Yeah, we always, it's like, he said, a lot of planning. That's one of the things that we take very seriously. So we help each other plan a lot. So we kind of take, we're very much inspired, like at least I am, by Hitchcock's filmmaking, how he said he would do this entire, prep for so many days. And he would prepare more, that when they were filming, that actually wasn't his favorite part, because everything was so planned in advance that on the day you just come in and grab it. So we help each other as much as possible to, to plan and in advance, until we, like, when we're on set, we rarely get too many surprises. I mean, we do still, it's filmmaking, but yeah.
That's my favorite thing about filmmaking is what it is. It's creative problem solving. You see a situation, you have to fix it. Like she says, her favorite is like Hitchcock. One of my favorites is one of his proteges, in a sense, or people who like to think, as David Fincher, who plans every single thing, and like,
yeah, he's very much like that. I'm a little bit more loose with that, but he's more like everything has to be exactly like this, how it's,
everything. And then when you're shooting it, the moment the acting, it's like, oh yeah, you can have fun with that. It's just
filmmaking is already chaotic enough, so you want to minimize the chaos, like, as much as possible.
Exactly.
With so much planning, when as a director, Nick, how is that process for you? Since you guys already know what you guys want, is it easier to be on set and get what you want, having so much plan, as opposed to, directing on the spot and figuring stuff out?
I feel it depends on the situation. Like for me, coming in with a plan is ideal. Even if you throw it out, I'm a bit firm believer of it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So whether that be equipment or a plan, I'll come in with like a shot list of the day of what I need to get, because I know how long I've worked almost every job on set, so I know what it takes, how long it takes to make these movies. Now, excuse me, I got an allergy.
Yeah, we're like both allergic today a little bit. Sorry about that.
I know what it takes to do these stuff, so I know how long it could be. So I make sure that I come in with a plan, even if I realize on the set we get there and our actors are saying, "Hey, you know what? We want to try something different," or "Here, we came up with a new plan," or just you get there and you realize this is not doable. At least you came with the plan. You came with something that you can do and rely on if need be. But if the moment comes where it's like, you know what? I got something different. You got that. But coming in prepared at least sets you up to not fail if you can't think of anything on the day. And
so you can relax a little bit more on the day.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. Not too much, but yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, I do plan to a T, especially my big. I like doing big commercial type films, like big action or big horror themed or thriller type movies with a lot going on. But when it comes down to it, even though those take a lot of planning, I really like to have like fun on set, and I want everyone to have fun. I can sometimes get a little too like focused in the moment, that sometimes I'll just kind of be like, all right, we're making movies, we're having fun, this is a great day, we're doing something that everyone wishes they can do, and I always say, it's like, sometimes I wish I can just be like, that's a great idea for a movie, and then boop, there it is. But but then of course AI comes and I'm like, you know what, never mind, I don't want that.
Definitely. And after all the planning, after all the hard work, you guys are bringing these shorts to Dances with Films. You guys are going to be shown at the iconic TCL Chinese Theater. How does that feel?
So exciting. I'm so excited to see the film on the big screen, because it's completely different from when you're watching it, on your computer or, streaming.
Phone.
Yeah, your phone. Like, you can actually see the audience's reaction and feel the energy in the room. So I'm super excited. I really want to experience that film with an audience.
we were just talking about that like last night. Like people really like communal
Hmm.
experiences. The
Yes,
cinema is one of the very few where people can do that.
come
Where
together and experience something
yeah,
together.
where and it come together and experience something together in a positive manner, especially in today's polarizing world. We have so many things that
Yes,
can we can group together around like something to be angry
yeah,
about or a cause.
sad, yeah.
Sometimes it's good to kind of be excited about something that just makes
Like a
just go,
journey. A movie is a journey,
yeah.
so
But
yeah,
that's in a positive way where you're just like,
yeah.
wow, did you like that? I like that. And when someone laughs, then you laugh because they're laughing, even though they're laughing at that, and you're laughing at that too, but you're laughing at each other for laughing at the
Together.
same
Yeah,
thing.
you're doing it together, which is great.
It's that's my favorite thing. Or jumping in her case, like if when you all like jump,
Scare,
it's
yeah.
one thing to watch a scary movie by yourself in your house at night and go, oh, that was scary. But then do that, and then all of a sudden you hear
Everyone all
everyone thing,
together.
and you
Yeah.
kind of like
The
all like
energy is
smile and
different.
laugh at the fact like oh that it all
Yeah.
got us, and that's what I've been really excited about in my film is to have everyone really excited about seeing these. I what I think about our film is really interesting, or sorry, my film, The Pickup, is it's our film because we both made it together, and that one she made hers mainly with herself, but we made this one together,
Yes.
so I always see it as our film. What we did for the budget that we made it for is really exciting. And I think people will be amazed by that. While most people would see like a movie like this, like a Michael Bay movie, and be like, oh, that's cool. Like, whoa. I think they'll see it in a different light, knowing what it
It's an
takes to do
independent
that.
film, yeah.
An independent film that we made for just $6,000 with all these special effects. I think people will just be like,
Blown away.
what,
Yeah.
literally blown away, where they're like, what? And that's what I wanted to experience
To see the
is
reaction.
to really feel that energy from people just being like amazed by because we worked so hard on this
Mhm.
uh months, almost 2 years,
In total, like it's stretched out.
yeah, it was technically 12 shooting days over the course of 9 months, but over 2 years
Post and everything.
and then a year trying to get in festivals. It was hard. So it's just been like we're really excited. I'm really excited to see people's finally get to see and react to this. We're seeing a lot of that online from the trailers. I do also a BTS kind of making of series on Instagram of like how to do things on a budget, and I've been using the visual effects in The Pickup as an example of that. And everyone who sees it, they're always like amazed, and I can't wait till see people see the movie and kind of get into the story and what's
Yeah,
happening.
it's gonna be fun.
Awesome. Well, I shall see you both at Dances with Films. Congratulations once again. These are very high quality projects. Most of these films that I've watched from the festival are extremely high quality, and I can't wait to see all of them with an audience.
Yay,
Thank you.
that's exciting. Thank you.
Thank you.